Every smartphone, every data center, every advanced missile system relies on a tiny, intricate piece of silicon. This critical component, the semiconductor chip, dictates the pace of global innovation and economic power. Yet, the production of these indispensable chips is not globally distributed. A staggering concentration of manufacturing power resides on one island, Taiwan, an island smaller than Maryland, but disproportionately vital to our digital lives. Taiwan controls over 60% of the world's semiconductor foundry market, a figure that surges past 90% for the most advanced chips under 10 nanometers. This isn't just market leadership, it's a near monopoly on a foundational technology. At the heart of this unparalleled dominance stands Taiwan's Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC. A corporate titan founded in 1987, TSMC pioneered the pure-play foundry model, revolutionizing the chip industry. TSMC's relentless innovation in process technology, particularly its early adoption and mastery of extreme ultraviolet lithography, or EUV, has given it an almost insurmountable lead in cutting-edge chip fabrication. Today, TSMC manufactures chips for giants like Apple, NVIDIA, Qualcomm, and AMD. Its market capitalization stands at over $500 billion, making it one of the most valuable technology companies globally, a linchpin of the tech economy. Building a modern semiconductor fabrication plant, or fab, is an endeavor of staggering scale. It requires upwards of $20 billion, takes years to construct, and demands an ecosystem of highly specialized talent and infrastructure. This complexity creates formidable barriers to entry. Replicating Taiwan's advanced manufacturing capabilities is not merely about capital. It's about decades of accumulated intellectual property, supply chain mastery, and operational finesse. The world's reliance on Taiwan's advanced fabs makes it a single point of failure in the global technology supply chain. Any disruption, whether natural disaster or geopolitical conflict, would send catastrophic ripples through the global economy. This extreme dependency has elevated semiconductors from a mere technological component to a central pillar of national security and economic strategy. The quiet industrial processes of Taiwan now underpin global stability. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province, not an independent nation. Beijing's persistent rhetoric of reunification, by force if necessary, casts a long shadow over the island's industrial heartland. The United States, while acknowledging the One China policy, has committed to helping Taiwan defend itself. This strategic ambiguity creates a precarious geopolitical tightrope, with the global economy balancing precariously on it. A full-scale conflict in the Taiwan Strait could trigger an immediate global economic contraction estimated to be in the trillions of dollars. Industries from automotive to aerospace would grind to a halt within weeks. The 2020 to 2022 chip shortage, caused by pandemic disruptions and surging demand, offered a stark preview. Automotive production was slashed by millions of vehicles, costing the industry hundreds of billions in lost revenue. This crisis spurred governments worldwide to reevaluate their semiconductor strategies. The realization that national security, economic prosperity, and technological leadership hinge on chip independence became undeniable. The United States responded with the CHIPS and Science Act, pledging $52 billion to incentivize domestic chip manufacturing and research. Intel, a longtime American chip giant, is a key beneficiary, aiming to expand its foundry services. Across the Pacific, South Korea's Samsung Foundry, TSMC's closest competitor, has intensified its efforts to catch up in advanced node technology, backed by significant government investment and corporate ambition. Europe, too, is pursuing digital sovereignty with its own CHIPS Act, aiming to double its global semiconductor production to 20% by 2030. Yet, attracting and sustaining multi-billion-dollar fabs remains a significant challenge. Even with massive subsidies, replicating Taiwan's sophisticated ecosystem is not straightforward. Challenges include securing vast water resources, uninterrupted power, and a deep pool of highly skilled engineers, all critical to fab operations. For Taiwan, its chip industry is more than just an economic engine. It's a silicon shield. The sheer global dependency on its output makes a direct military intervention by China an almost unthinkable economic catastrophe for Beijing and the world. The chip war is not fought with missiles, but with R&D budgets, trade sanctions, and diplomatic pressure. It's a strategic contest for technological supremacy that will define the geopolitical landscape for decades to come. While diversification efforts are underway, the deep-seated interdependencies of the semiconductor industry mean that Taiwan's central role will persist for the foreseeable future, anchoring global tech in a delicate balance. The secret island continues to hold the key to our digital future, a silent giant whose technological prowess dictates global economics and geopolitics, its unseen chip war shaping the destiny of nations.